Hi YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn and Baby Fun Charlotte, and today we are discussing my January spending and debt payoff. So we're going to talk about exactly what I spent throughout the month of January and exactly how much I put towards debt. So exactly how I keep track of my spending throughout the month is on my planner on the monthly overview page. I essentially just go through and write down exactly what I spent. If I spent any money that day, at the end of the day, I go in and write down exactly what I spent and what I spent it on. So the amount and then the item that was purchased. Then at the end of the month, there's a budget tracker page where I have everything budgeted of what I am hoping to keep my spending within, and then I have what I actually spent on the line next to it. So this is itemized. Everything from different loans to a baby and kids budget to a grocery budget is all listed on here. And then at the end of the month, I can go through everything on the calendar, add up everything that I spent, bring it back to this page and see if I stayed within budget. Throughout the month, I'll also check in with this. Like if I've noticed that I have purchased things in the baby category multiple times, I'll add it all up, come back and see if I'm within budget and make sure to monitor myself to ensure that I am staying where I need to stay with my spending. So that is what I did this month, but we're going to go back to the calendar page and discuss what I spent on each day this month, whether or not it was in budget. So on the first of the month, I usually go out and I will spend my budget on different things that I'm going to need throughout the month. So I usually try to stock up on groceries, cat items, and baby items on the first of each month. So on this month, I had $60 budgeted for my cat and I spent the $60 total. This next month, it shouldn't be quite as much because I did stock up quite a bit last month. So I'm hoping to be under budget on cat this month. But then again, there's no guarantee with vet bills and everything like that. I spent, on the first of the month, I spent $105 on baby items. I had $150 budgeted for the month, but I also spent an additional $10 later on more baby items. So total I spent $115 on baby items, still under budget. For laundry, I have a prepaid laundry card that I use in my apartment. I put $40 on the card. I only had $20 budgeted for the month. I figured I'd use it over 2 months. I ended up using that entire $40 throughout this month with cloth diapers, and I'm transitioning to cloth wipes in February. I am definitely going to need to up my laundry budget. So now I know I'm spending about $40 each month on laundry, and that includes pretty much everything that I'm washing, diapers, bedding, everything like that. So $40 is a pretty good set limit for me, and I think I'll be able to stay under that. Also on the first, I had my rent taken out, which was $1,100, had that budgeted, and it was exactly what I estimated it would be. Then I had, on the third, I accidentally had $300 sent to my dad to pay off a loan that he gave me, which was $5,000. I had actually talked to my dad because I'm concurring pretty high interest on my personal loan and my credit card right now. And he said, hold off on paying him off and just focus on getting those two down. And then I can start paying him off once the interest, the ones that are concurring interest are paid off. Do you want down, kiddo? All right, I think she's good. We'll see. But I accidentally had an auto payment sent to him for $300. It was a prepaid check. I just told him to cash it. So I do have $300 paid down to my dad, but I will be holding off on future payments of that until the interest concurring payments are finished. I had my personal loan payment of $310 automatically taken out. That's what I had budgeted. It's the minimum payment. I knew it was coming, so I had that prepared. Then I spent $20 on gas. I had $50 budgeted for gas. Later on in the month, I also spent $17 on gas. My kid's back here like choking herself. Awesome. No. Okay, I guess I'm going to hold these while we're at it. So total, I spent $37 on gas, which was still under my $50 budget, so I'm happy about that. And I'm hoping next month to spend even less on gas, especially since it's so cold. I don't really need to be going out that frequently with my kiddo to be doing whatever we're doing. I can just walk to the local grocery store, get a few little items. I'm pretty much stocked up, which I'll get to in a little bit. But let's move on with more payments. I had my $100 Smile Direct Club payment. I had that budgeted, $100. $50 for my internet, had that budgeted, knew that was coming. And $200 minimum payment towards my credit card, which again, I had estimated. On the 9th, I spent $15 on an old trunk, which is basically just going to be a toy box for Charlotte. I was looking for a super cheap toy box for her because I had nothing to store her toys in. And I found this really cool old trunk for only $15. So that's what I purchased. That was not in budget for me. That was not planned. I'm justifying it by saying I needed it. I didn't really need it. I wanted it. But I did spend that $15 that I was not supposed to spend on a trunk. I put $100 towards savings every single month. I had that budgeted and I did that. I also, on the 10th, had to pay $15 towards tolls that I had driven through on the way to visit Charlotte's family for Christmas. We went down to see her dad's side of the family in Kentucky, and I concurred $15 of tolls that I had to get online and pay. Let's see here. I spent $125 on my furniture loan. That's more than the minimum payment, but it's interest free, so I'm trying to get it paid off by the point that interest will start concurring. I pay $125 every month. On the 21st, I had my one moment of true weakness. I got $13 worth of Starbucks. So that was, whoop, you just bumped your head. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Yeah, let's come up here. Are we better now? Let's sit with mommy. So yeah, I spent $13 at Starbucks that I was not supposed to spend. That was my moment of weakness. Next month, hoping I can get through the month without Starbucks. Especially considering I make such better coffee at home. I have a French press. I have these gourmet coffees that I get super discounted at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. What's wrong? You went down again? Do you have one of those kids that are like, never happy? You pick them up and they're like, I don't want to be held. You set them down. They're like, I don't want to be down. They're just point proven. Let's sit down. Here, you want to hold my pen for me? Okay. Okay, so I also on the 21st, I was doing a no spend challenge on like a clear out kitchen challenge, trying not to buy groceries. Had $75 budgeted anyways. I ended up only spending $11, and that was on coffee, creamer, and trash bags. I ran out of coffee and creamer. I figured that was a justifiable purchase. I do drink coffee every single day. I haven't given that up. But I bought super cheap coffee, super cheap creamer, and Walmart brand trash bags. So spent $11 on that. Then I had $135 on my Verizon bill. I only had $130 budgeted for cell phone. I did not realize it was $135 each month. So my child's over here. Oh my goodness. Okay. She is just, she is a lot sometimes. Anyways, I was over budget $5, so I do need to change that up to $135 every month in my budget. For electricity, I had $50 budgeted. It was insanely cold this last month. I had my heat running a lot. We were in negative temperatures in Illinois. I ended up spending $60, but I know for a fact I'm going to be under budget on that in the summer, so I think that'll even itself out. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to stick to my $50 budget there and account for the fact that I spent $10 over this month, but hopefully I will be spending less than that once March comes around and it warms up. Had a $300 car lease payment. I paid that. I knew that was coming, had that budgeted. And then at the end of the month, I had $350 extra that I put to my credit card. And this was from side gig income, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. So total this month, I spent $3,553. I had $600 additional dollars come in of income from side gigs that I did this month, which brought my total income to $3,600. That's from my full-time Amazon business, side gigs that I do, and child support. All added up to $3,600 that I had budgeted for everything. So I spent $3,553, put the other $50 away, basically just keeping that in my bank account. So now let's talk about my debt payoffs. And if I'm always looking over to the corner, it's because I'm looking at my planner to remind myself of everything. But my January starting debt, I actually got pretty lucky. I did a terrible job budgeting in November and December. I failed miserably. But at the end of December, I had a lot of additional income, specifically from holiday sales. So I was able to knock down my debt from around $21,000 to $18,050. So my starting debts for each individual item, my credit card was $3,450 at the beginning of January. At the end, it was $2,900. At the beginning of January, my furniture loan was $2,800. At the end of the month, $2,675. My Smile Direct Club loan was $1,000. At the end of the month, it was $900. My personal loan was $5,800. At the end of the month, it was $5,600. And the loan for my father was at $5,000. It is now at $4,700. Which means I had, at the end of the month, I have $16,775 of debt remaining. I'm hoping by February I can get that in the 15,000 something range. So that is my goal for February. Total this month, I was able to put $1,275 towards debt. There were a few financial wins this month that allowed me to stay within budget and put that much to debt. So I want to discuss those now. These are things that really helped me out. I had a few gift cards that I got for Christmas. One of those was a TJ Maxx gift card, and I also had a coupon from my TJ Maxx rewards credit card. Super high interest rate on that, by the way. Always pay that one down. Learn that lesson. It is paid off now. But I had a gift card and those points to use. So I bought my brother's birthday gift with that gift card and those points. With Charlotte, her birthday is coming up in February. I was able to get her birthday gifts with eBay points that I got through my eBay account. You can sign up for these free eBay points that you get with every purchase. And sometimes they offer like a 10% off your purchase goes to your eBay points. So if that makes any sense. So super confusing, but I was able to get all of Charlotte's gifts off of eBay with those points. So I spent nothing on her gifts. And I was also able to get all of her birthday supplies. So balloons, plates, all the decorative items for her party with a Walmart gift card that I got from my parents for Christmas. What's wrong, kiddo? Come. My child was perfectly content, and now she is upset again. I don't know why. Here she comes. Come here. You want this teething cracker? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put it in your face. Come here. Okay. She's like, are you kidding me? I don't want this cracker. Okay. I also, with the Walmart gift card, was able to buy Charlotte's Valentine's Day gift. I basically just got her this little stuffed monkey and a bath bomb for Valentine's Day. And then a really awesome thing I got was I went to help out a friend. She was having a really rough time. She's been struggling with postpartum depression. I basically just went over and cleaned her kitchen for her. And to thank me, she gave me a ton of groceries. She has been overstocking groceries in her nesting phase. And so she gave me, I kid you not, probably about $400 worth of free groceries. So that was awesome. I am stocked up on groceries now for the next probably 2 months. And I'm unbelievably grateful for that. I did not expect that at all when I went to help her out. And it is something that helped me out in return. That's definitely going to help my budget and allow me to continue to do somewhat of a no-spend grocery month in February and March. I do have guests coming for Charlotte's birthday that are vegan, so I will have to buy a few groceries so I can cook for them. But other than that, no spend challenge in groceries for me. I definitely had the motivation of the new year going into 2019 to kind of help drive me to really get through this month and put a lot towards debt, and I'm hoping that I can keep it going. I'm really determined this time to not fall off the wagon, start spending again. I don't want to get in debt anymore. So I'm hoping next month I can be in the 15,000 range in my debt, and this month I'm super proud of myself for getting down to $16,775. But I also need to announce my giveaway winners. So I made a semi-zero waste lifestyle video of my goals for 2019 to somewhat become zero waste to help aid in my budget. And I'm giving away reusable grocery bags. I was giving away to 10 winners. I had 8 people comment, which means every single person who commented on that video won a giveaway. So I have left you all comments with directions, but if not, in the description of this video, if you can't find that comment, in the description of this video, I'm also going to put directions for contacting me to get your prize. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Congratulations to all of the giveaway winners. I will be doing more giveaways this month, so if you're interested in watching for those, pay attention. I will put it in the title of the video, so you don't have to watch every single video if you don't want to, just the ones with the giveaways. And thank you for the people who did comment on the giveaway video. I am happy that you guys won, and I hope you liked the bags. I look forward to hearing from you and getting your prizes shipped out to you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.